am I passing, all these other classes except hers? Alright, so Katie's not, well, I'm waiting for Katie. I just want to talk to y'all. I feel like every time that I vlog though, I'm always in the car. Like, I'm always like on the go nowadays. But I'm trying not to break down as I talk about this, because it's really pissing me off, and when I get pissed off, I cry. I'm not weak or nothing, but you know. So I was checking my email and I got like a warning sign to like withdraw from the class that I hate, and I was like, what's going on? And it says that my instructor says that it's like she sent me a warning saying that I should either drop or I will fail the course. And the reason behind this was my attendance. Y'all, I've missed 2 days of class due to my anxiety or whatever. Okay, whatever. And when I check my attendance online, it says that I'm in good standing. So, yeah, it says that I'm in good standing. And then what is going on? And then it says like on the bottom of the notes, it says instructor insists student talk with her. I talked to this and this was sent Thursday, and I have classes with her on Thursday. So I'm freaking out because I'm like, how the heck am I passing all these other classes except hers? Okay, and the way that my schedule is set up, the way that my schedule is set up is like, her class is like I don't really need that class, and then like it's like the lowest class, like the lowest, not the lowest English class, but like in my schedule it's the lowest English class, and then it builds up. So there's 2 of them ahead of that. So she's right here, and then I have 2 more English classes, okay? And so I was like, I'm dropping this class, you know what I mean? So I went to drop it, and I can't drop it. If I drop her class, I would have to drop this class, which I'm doing, which I got an A in, and then I'll have to drop this class, which I also have an A in. So y'all tell them, let's just understand this. So how is it that the classes that are, how could I say, that are not more, but like, you know, higher level than hers, that I'm passing instead of her class? How does that make sense? How? And like, I'm trying not to like spaz the freak out and cuss her out, but like, I cannot, like, my mom says if I feel it, it's whatever, because I'll be passing my other classes, but I don't want to fail anything, you know what I mean? So tomorrow I will be gladly pulling her aside and explaining like something's wrong. Like, clearly me and you don't see eye to eye. I knew that from the beginning. I knew that, and I know that now. So we're either gonna need someone to mediate this situation, or, I mean, there's no or, because I can't really afford to get dropped from her class, because I can't afford an F. But my mom says I probably can afford an F, because I really don't need that class. But if I fail her class and like, but I'm gonna talk to my advisor, because that does not make sense for me to be failing that class when I'm passing all the ones that are higher level. That doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. So yeah, I'm waiting to go to the gym or whatever, but that just does not make sense to me, and I'm like nervous and I'm freaking out because I don't want to have to fail anything, you know what I mean? Like, that'll put me back. And while I'm sitting here, I guess I'll do a story time. Okay, so, y'all, my most embarrassing moment I remember was like in 6th grade. Like, it's gonna be, this story time is gonna be like really short, because I don't really, like, I don't know, like, lately I just haven't been in, I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I had a therapy session today, and it was just, like, ever since all this crap, I just, like, with school, I just don't care. And then it doesn't help that, like, I'm alone. You know what I mean? Like, I feel alone. I hate that. And then when you start becoming friends with people, like, I don't know, they distance themselves, or you just realize that they're not really, they don't need to be in your life, and it's not a good feeling. But, so, 6th grade, I had this crush. He ended up becoming my boyfriend of 2 years, like, the whole time I was in middle school. That's an accomplishment, okay? But, 6th grade, I remember I used to dress bomb. Like, my mom had me and my little sister looking great, okay? So it was like the first day of school, and the stomach virus was going around, and my crush and I were on the same team. And like, where my school, how my middle school was, like, we had teams like Stingray, Selfish. That was for like the 6th grade, and then 7th grade, you know, Timberwolves and Tigers or Lions or something, and then 8th grade it goes, you know what I mean, stuff like that, like teams that separate the students. So we both got on the same team, you know what I mean, so we were able to have lunch together, have classes together, whatever. So I knew him from elementary school. So I you know, I had a crush on him, but I let it go, you know what I mean? So 6th grade, it was like, I was like, oh my god, I finally got my chance. So first day of school, I looked bomb. I was dressed great. And I remember lunch came around, and I went through the lunch line, and I was like, no, I can't eat. I don't feel good. So I remember we sat at this long table. It was like a 10-seater table. It was like a long-ass table. And I was sitting at the end of the table. And he decides to sit next to me. And I was like, oh my god, that's so exciting. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, my stomach's feeling queasy and all this other stuff. And I remember, so like, I put my head down, like, because I was not feeling good. I had a headache, whatever. And my friend, somebody offered me a French fry. And I, you know, I had my head down, and I went like, and you know, I ate the French fry. Something did not go right, okay? Like, something between me eating the French fry and it going down into my system did not go well. Because as I'm like leaning like this, like on the table, I remember like laughing about something that was so funny, and as I was laughing, I just threw up. Y'all, I like, so I'm sitting like this, and I was like, you know what I mean? No one's hearing it because the cafeteria is loud, whatever. And I remember someone had said something. I was like, you guys want to move? And they were like, I was like, you guys need to move. And they were like, why? And I set my head up, and oh my god, it was throw up all, and it just traveled down the table. It traveled down the freaking table like a little river, like a river. And I remember looking up, and he was sitting there. Oh my god. And you know, in middle school, like, the teachers take care of you, you know what I mean? So my teacher came and got me from the table and brought me to the nurse's office, and I couldn't even look back at him. I just kept walking, okay? I kept walking, and I had the stomach virus, and it was the most disgusting thing in my life, and the most embarrassing moment of my life. But I mean, he must have liked me besides me throwing up, because we ended up dating. So he must have liked me for something, you know what I mean? But oh, that was so embarrassing. I still think about that. Like, who does, oh my god, yeah. But so Katie just pulled up. Her and her family just pulled up. So that's good. That means we can go to the gym, because your girl need to lose some weight, okay? Y'all, I was this close to like purchasing my camera to vlog with, because I want to get, because in April 1st through the 3rd, I think the 3rd or the 4th, I'll be in Atlanta. So I want to be able to have like all my stuff, you know what I mean? By then I want to have, of course, my hair done, but that's not even besides the point. I want to have my camera to vlog with so I can record like everything, and I also want to have my computer so I can edit. So you know, I was this close to buying it today, but I couldn't because my car was in the car, and I don't know my car number by heart. But it was, I think it was God's way of telling me like, just wait, you know what I mean? Because I like, and because it's in April, and I'm sure I'll be able to get it before then, but it's still like, I want it now, you know what I mean? I want to get used to it, so then when I go to Atlanta, I don't have to like be like, what am I doing, you know? So but you know, I'm gonna hold off for a second, and who knows, maybe I'll find it cheaper. I have no clue, but yeah. And then I'm gonna buy the rest of the stuff for I want to buy the rest of the stuff for my freaking vanity room, but I know I'm not going to because I don't want to be broke. I like saving money, so that's what I'm going to do. And because I know I'm going to want to shop when I go to Atlanta, you know what I mean? Because I haven't been to Atlanta in a while. I haven't been since my husband's basic training, so that was in like 2012. Yeah, 2012. So yeah, I need to go, and I'm really excited. My mom, okay, it was supposed to be the Real Women of YouTube trip. Well, I don't know if people are not going, but I'm still going. I told my mom about the trip, so she had already bought her like the hotel room, all that other stuff. And so even if the Real Women of YouTube isn't doing anything, I'm doing something with my mom, and that's perfectly fine with me because I like seeing my mom. So it'll be a girls trip for us, and it'll be fun. So yeah, you guys will get to see my mom again. Like, this is why I need a camera, because like I feel like I hate having to vlog during the day, you know what I mean? I hate that. Like, see, if I had a camera, it wouldn't matter when I vlogged. But yeah, and then I also want to get like a computer because a MacBook Pro, of course, because so it connects to my phone, because my phone storage keeps saying like it's full, and it's not. I purchased new storage and it's still saying that it's full, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. But I just don't want to have any problems, and you know, I want to continue doing YouTube, of course. So I gotta get it. I gotta get this money. No, I gotta get so I gotta get that stuff, you know. Yo, I am seriously waiting on Katie so we can go to the gym. Okay, y'all, so the clip that I'm about to show you is our teacher had asked us if we could make something illegal, what would it be? And my classmate Joe said it would be a controversial subject, and he said that it would, his thing that he would make illegal is parents allowing their kids under 18 to be gay or choose to be gay or live the gay life type deal. So yeah, so that's the clip you guys are about to see now.
Some parents be making their children like transgender.
But you also have the case of he was born a boy, but he's been dressing like a girl since he was like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. And he started, before puberty started, they gave him pills so he won't go through puberty and become a man. Wrong. And he's taking the female hormones, because once you start puberty as a man, you know, your bone structure changes and everything else, and he wants to be a woman when he becomes 18.
Yeah, that's
and
wrong.
The parents support it.
I just think that's wrong, because I mean, I have my older sister. She is the dean of the college in Madison, Wisconsin, and she is a lesbian. And you know, when she was younger, I remember like I was the girly girl. I mean, like I had dresses all the time, and she never wore a darn dress, never. And she never, you know, she played football with the boys. She played baseball with the boys. I never did that crap. You know, she was constantly, but it wasn't like, you know, my parents didn't say, oh, well, she's going to be a lesbian, or, you know, they never said nothing like this. They never treated her any different. She, you know, and when she grew up, well, and she was a lesbian, but she didn't say you know, she didn't decide that she was a lesbian until she was older than 18. She was off in college when she decided that's what she wanted. But she did always dress like a boy, always. I mean, I could bring pictures and you would see that she was dressed like a boy.
That was a controversial subject. He was right. That was a controversial subject.
I'm not gonna glorify the lifestyle to him. I'm not gonna say it's cool, but I mean, it's a choice that he got. But the choice, he ain't gonna have that choice until he 18.
Is your son gay?
Nah, hell nah.
So aren't you kind of borrowing trouble here? Because he's not.
Nah, I'm not. I mean, this is just you ask something.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, you ask a question.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
You know that I mean, I just don't. I don't see how a child and how an adult can let a child make a decision like that.
I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. So I had to deal with other stuff. But that wasn't one.